I heard that in the future, this is what I heard, there'll be no more animals, no more quadrupeds. I need a pet! And it will be a mystery where they went and why they went away. And this mysterious puzzle, the pieces of this mysterious puzzle will be distributed very secretly and very discreetly in very closed circles. And these secret circles will only have a little bit of the puzzle. And these secret circles will fight for the pieces of the puzzles, and there are many, many puzzles. One secret group, codenamed Flyers, believed there was once an animal species that could fly. The academics of this period refused to acknowledge this theory, but the academics did theorize that there was a revolution among the birds, a big coo, a big coo. Another group, an underground group named the Rabbits, had a secret power. They had aggressive hearing, but the most powerful and ruthless secret group were the penguins. They knew the most and the best knowledge. Penguins are simply more advanced than you. Penguins transmit to rabbits. It's either you or me. And we are simply more advanced than you. We know how you feel. We felt the same way 1.5 light years ago. You're so primitive. Shake it! Shake it! You're so primitive. Eat the rich. We know how you feel. We know everything. We know your secret. You have aggressive hearing. Aggressive hearing. You hear the most, but we know the best. We know how you feel. Don't let anger use you. Use anger. You know what, you little we cuddly rabbits suffer from perpetual emotion. Do you know what you should do with those emotions? You should stand on top of those emotions and do a most elegant dance. Keep moving, buddy. We wanna see you move. Keep moving, buddy. We wanna see you dance. Keep moving, buddy. We wanna see you move. Keep moving, buddy. All systems go. Keep moving, buddy. Don't miss your train. My mother died the same month as Terry Schiavo. My mother's buried in the same graveyard as Terry Schiavo. And just like Terry Schiavo, my mother starved herself to death under doctor's supervision. And just before Mama couldn't talk anymore, and just before Mama couldn't listen anymore, I read to her from the last book she ordered, The Big Bang. She said she wanted an alternative creation myth. And we read about Aristophanes, a Greek, who was the head librarian at Alexandria. Aristophanes made the first scientifically based observation, something to do with two wells in two different cities and the angle of the sun on the summer solstice. And just like Mama, Aristophanes starved himself to death. 2 weeks later, I was at Pedro Meyer's house in Mexico City. And as I was going off to the guest quarters, Pedro said, "You have to become your own mother now." And that night I had a very strange dream. It was a lucid dream. And in the dream, I was in the same room as my sleeping body, and I could see pre-dawn light coming in through the windows, and I could hear the birds starting to sing. And then a man snake, slithered across the floor, and he stood above me, and he held a knife to my chest, and he spoke to me in my mind, and he said, "You can wake up and live, or you cannot wake up and not live. You can wake up and live, or not wake up and not live." And strangely, this didn't bother me that much, which explains a lot. And then I fell asleep. And then there were hands on my shoulder, and they were shaking me awake. And there was another figure standing above me, and her body was filled with balls of liquid light, And this liquid light was moving at the speed of light, and I knew all of this at once. And it was terrifying. You know, like when you're in a dream and you can't scream, and you're screaming. Nothing comes out. But I screamed! Bloody murder! And I could hear the birds fluttering away and dogs barking. So I knew that this was real. And she was still there, and I tried to put my hands and push her away, but my hands went right through her. And then I wasn't scared. I knew she was a mother. She was maybe the mother. And she had woken me up. And now I could live. And 2 days later, I was at the pyramids north of Mexico City. It was a holy day. It was Guadalupe Day. Guadalupe is what the Mexican Catholics call the Virgin Mary. Guadalupe, translated into English, is she who smashes the head of the snake. Does life ever land? Is consciousness just in here? Or are we in consciousness? Do the lights ever turn out? And speaking of light, physicists within the next decade say that they're going to be able to make a drop of liquid light. And also recently, I got cancer right where the snake man held the knife, which led to another man, a surgeon, holding another knife to the same spot. You can wake up and live, or you cannot wake up and not live. We've come here from the other side to light the dark where you breed and you hide. Light comes from within. Right side, receive. Left side, send. Gravity is my gift to you. It's your friend. We've come here to take a good long look. We've come here to finish writing the good book. My name is Gabriel, and I have come to blow my horn.